very warm welcome to Let's Get It On with me, Suzanne Letting. Each week we're going to be listening to brand new releases from artists all over the globe. So now's the time to grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, or even a glass of wine as we get lost in some fabulous music.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome to your Saturday night with me, Suzanne Letting, here on Let's Get It On, the show that is also airing on My Indie Radio. As from this week, today, we will air last week's show on My Indie Radio as well as Spectrum on Air. So more ears to listen to some fabulous music. And I have got an incredible show lined up for you. I've got lots of submissions to get through, so I'm going to kick off tonight with Vague Notion. New track, new EP coming out soon. This is Peace Dub. That was Peace Dub from Vague Notion from the new EP album Glow, coming out soon. And if that's the first track that's been released, I am looking forward to the rest, and I will share them with you over the coming weeks. Vague Notion are an indie electronic post-punk band from BC in Canada, known for their unique sound palette that creates a captivating fusion of rock and electronica. They are visionary in their combined abilities as both musicians and producers to push genre boundaries and bring their listeners to something entirely unique and contemporary, and I think you'll agree they do that. New artist for you coming up next, Alec Laroche with Too Cool, and I think he is quite cool. See what you think.
I slide through the room like I'm late for the floor. Every step got its own encore. People talk slick, that just miles something up. And my shine don't need no cure. I ain't rich, but my soul way go got slurries. I ain't even so when the beat drop. Hearts on foam and I groove like time. Got so don't need no crown, don't need no chain. I got thunder running through my veins. Every glance says, who is that? You can't make the truth like that. I'm just too cool to rush. Got diamonds hiding in my hush. I move like rhythms got a crush. Yeah, I'm too cool to rush. Too smooth to bluff, even my flaws got touch. World spins but I don't fly, 'cause I'm too cool to rush. So here's where I decide, I don't chase, I let it ride. People ask what's your secret vibe, I say baby, I just got a heart that's loud, but never rude. Confidence dripping like honeymoon. You can feel it even in solitude. This groove don't need no attitude. Walk like Saturday fears, talk like sugar on wheels. My calm is my heart, quiet's my fire, and my joy don't ever expire. I'm too cool to rush. Got that velvet kind of hush. Can't teach this kind of touch. I'm too cool to rush. Too cool to rush. Even my dreams show up in blood. If you think you might just blush, 'cause I'm too cool. Yeah, too cool to rush. Who got the light and that smile? I do, baby, all the while. Who got a room and good style? I do, baby. That's my.
Labelled a sound architect who dares to dialogue the urgency of the garage punk with the volutes of bebop, the lushness of funk, and the cold pulsations of electronic. That was Alec Laroche there with Too Cool, all the way from Columbia, California. Hope Alec sends in some more tracks, because I'm looking forward to hearing more from Alec. I really loved that. Next up is List and Neon Shards. This is Don't Call Me. was Liszt and Neon Shards there with Don't Call Me, a song about the phone ringing in the dark and the voice on the other end already knows your name. Who are you? The call ends, but the feeling that you're not alone doesn't. Well, I do that all the time. I don't know about you, but I often think we are being listened to on our phone calls, aren't we? Everything we seem to do seems to slow down, and you kind of think, who is listening to what we are doing? Thought-provoking track that. Coming up next is Matrix Div Music with a brand new album, Travelogue. I'm not going to pronounce it in the language that it is because you will only laugh at me. I know you will. So this is Sleepwalking from the album Travelogue. Was Matrix Div Music there with Sleepwalking from the new album Travelogue. Now, who is Matrix Div Music is the creative outlet for Dave Div Allen's genre-spanning electronic and glam rock compositions. If you're into experimental electronica with a rock edge, this project is definitely worth a listen. Now then, if you like melodic, powerful electronic synth music with a melancholic twist, sometimes with a featuring vocalist, you're going to like this next track from Caboin. This is from a new album, Timeless Tension, and this is one of the tracks from the album which I will be sharing with you over the coming weeks. This is Breathe. Was Caboan there with Breathe from the new album Timeless Tension. And again, I'll be sharing and looking forward to sharing some tracks from that album with you. Next up is JXNS with Spectres in the Rain.
No one scars a silence pressed behind old doors. The rain still comes, the bus still leaves, and you still stitched into my sleeve.
That was JXNS there with Spectres in the Rain, the brand new single that's only recently been released. JXNS is a Swedish electronic artist, DJ and producer that blends pulsating beats with thought-provoking lyrics. That one is definitely going into the Beastie tracks, as all of the tracks that you're listening to tonight. They are on my Spotify playlist. The links will be in my Facebook page, so you can go and listen to these artists again without me blabbling away in the background. But more importantly, that track is a perfect one when you're in the car and it's pouring down with rain. Very atmospheric. I love that. I don't know about you, but I love being indoors when it's really, really raining hard. You just get lost into another parallel universe, don't you? Right, what have I got for you next? Well, I do some of my music creations via BandLab. I find it's a great DAW system that I can guide my way around, and I can use it fairly easily with a little bit of help from Steve Mainwaring of One of the Crowd to finally polish things for me. But it's a great platform to meet new artists. And this artist I did meet, this is Black Boiler. Now, this is a track called Pilot. Now, it's the instrumental version because I loved the musicality of this, and they did vocalise it, but I didn't quite like the vocalisation of the track as much as I liked the instrumental. So I'm playing the instrumental, and I've seen in my inbox that I've got another track to share from Black Boiler with you. So just take a listen to this new artist and see what you think. That was Black Boiler there with Pilot, but the instrumental version. Now, I have added that to the Beastie tracks for 2026, along with the vocalised tracks. So if you want to listen to it, head on over to that playlist. What I like about that track is the way that it builds. You know, it starts off and you're going, you're getting into the groove and you're thinking, well, I wonder which direction this is going. And then it starts to very slowly lure you in different directions in that track with all the different elements that are coming in. So I really enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Black Boiler. Now then, are you ready? Because I think this is a young lady that you really need to take note of. I think this young lady is one to watch. This is Linny Williamson with I See You, and I'll tell you a little bit about her when we come back.
matter what your dreams were. I don't wanna hear that you don't care. I wonder if you'll ever know. I don't ever wanna see you go. I see you down there. I see you in pain. I see you running from the rain.
Wasn't that lovely? That was Linny Williamson there with Mike Amor, and Fumes, I think, contributed into that track. Now, who is she? Well, I think she is from Glasgow. I'm pretty sure I'd read that somewhere. But she is a forward-thinking pop artist blending nostalgic 80s synth influences with modern songwriting and production. Her sound is defined by melodic hooks, emotionally direct lyrics, and polished electronic arrangements that appeal to both mainstream pop audiences and tastemaker stations. With a growing catalogue of genre-blending releases and collaborations, Linny continues to carve out a distinctive identity that bridges retro inspiration and contemporary pop culture. Now, she's actually only released 2 songs, and I think you'll agree with me, we need to hear more. So we're nearly 40 minutes in. I think I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea, while you go and get yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a pint of ale, whatever you choose, whatever you fancy, while I get ready for set 2 just for you here on Let's Get It On. All right, I feel refreshed now. I've got my cup of tea all ready to sit through set 2 with you. But before we get into set 2, I just wanted to put out a very special request. We as a community come together, we collaborate together, we share together, we all rise together, and one of our very avid supporters is gravely ill in a hospice in Kent. Joanna Cole is on end-of-life care at the moment, and Joanna is in a hospice, and I think we could come together and we could send her a little note, just a little post-it note, just saying, "Hi Joanna, how are you today?" When she gets the post in the morning, sitting in that hospice, she knows that she's loved from a community that she's loved so passionately. So if you fancy it, she's in the Princess Alice Hospice in Kent. Let's all try and give her something to smile about. Now, I know they will be inundated with lots of cards, but when you're on your own and you're fighting something that you cannot fight, it's so nice to know that other people are on your side and just thinking about you. And a little card with a cheery note would go a long way for her to open over a cup of tea in the morning. So if you fancy it, she is in the Princess Alice Hospice in Kent. It's on the internet, you'll be able to find it. So from me, Jo, I'm saying hello. I'm sending you some tracks that I think you'll enjoy when you're awake in the early hours of the morning, staring up at the ceiling, wondering what's happening, wondering where you're going, what's going on. You can just get lost in some beautiful music that I'm sending your way. So I've started a little daily routine, if you like, sending Jo some songs that I think might uplift her, might let her know that she is not on her own and she's not fighting this all by herself. Right. That done. Let's move on into set 2 before we run out of time. Lifelong Corporation. I'm giving you another track from the Lost in the Echo album, and this is Lost in the Echo, but this is the Kevlar 81 Synth Baroque remix. That was Lifelong Corporation there from the Lost in the Echo album. That was Lost in the Echo, but that was the Kevlar 81 Synth Baroque remix. Next up, another track from Danny Tomeo from the album Survivor. This is Never Give Up.
Alarm at 6, I still have clothes. Same four walls, same old clothes. Coffee cup shaking, hands feel weak, but your name's on the door. If you don't speak, who will speak? You've been walking on air that feels like stone. Mouth full of doubt, heart full of gold. Never give up, even when the ground pulls you down. Never give up, every single bruise is a crown right now. You're closer than you think, one breath past the brink. Hold on, rise up, never give up. Bust out wind, cuts your face, laid on red, still saving grace. Little note folded in your worn out jeans. Future me, remember you were born to dream. Every closed door shakes when you walk by. You just don't hear over your own side. Never give up, even when the ground pulls you down. Never give up, every single bruise is a crown right now. You're closer than you think, one breath past the brink. Hold on, rise up, never give up. Crawl if you can't run, lean when you can't stand. Pray with shaking lips, write plans on your hands. Call a friend tonight, say you're not okay. Let the echo answer when your courage fades. Even when the ground pulls you down, never give up. Every single bruise is a crown right now. You're closer than you think, one breath past the brink. Hold on, rise up, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
That was Danny Tomeo there with Never Give Up from the album Survivor. What a beautiful vocalist Danny Tomeo is too. Really enjoyed listening to that. Now next up is Julian Mars. We've got house music. This is the Soulful House Radio Mix. We've got a few long tracks from Julian that I'm going to be curating for you while I'm away on holiday from the 11th of February to the 8th of March. Yes, I'm going off to New Zealand. So while I'm away, I'm going to be doing some long play tracks for you and trying to get a few shows in the can before I go away. So Julian will have some of the long tracks. So if you like it, there's some longer plays coming your way. But for now, this is house music.
House music. House music. House music. House music. House music. The people that came for the house music.
The call of the drum starts a fire inside. 1,000 bodies moving, but nothing to hide. Eyes wide open, a pulse pounding sound. Every single foot in sacred ground.
The beat gets faster, beautiful rain. We're all dancing in unison on this stage. The world outside is just a ghost. This is the rhythm we love the most. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. The bassline kicks and it sets you free. Lost in the rhythm for all to see. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. One endless dance on the concrete floor. Just let the music open up the door.
House music. House music. House music. House music. House music. House music. The people that came for the house music.
The lasers flash a web of red and blue. Every single person feels it just like you. No past, no future, only here and now. We're all connected, don't know why or how.
The beat gets faster, beautiful rain. We're all dancing in unison on this stage. The world outside is just a ghost. This is the rhythm we love the most. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. The bassline kicks and it sets you free. Lost in the rhythm for all to see. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. One endless dance on the concrete floor. Just let the music open up the door.
House music. House music. House music. House music. House music. The people that came for the house music.
From the deep heart of the city's heart, a sound for everyone has come. We're speaking in a language made of light. Yeah, we're all family here tonight. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. The bassline kicks and it sets you free. Lost in the rhythm for all to see. Dance to house music and find the soul. Lose your inhibition to lose control. One endless dance on the concrete floor. Just let the music open up the door.
The people that came for the house music. 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 House music.
That was Julian Marsh there with the House Music Soulful House Radio Mix. Now then, we've got a new artist for you, so pens and pencils at the ready. This is Theremin Beach with Kamikaze Ways, and I'll tell you a little bit about them when we come back.
I won't stalk you.
That was Theremin Beach there with Kamikaze Ways. Now at the core of Theremin Beach's music lies the true Brit sound, a blend of nostalgia and forward-thinking experimentation. This sound is unmistakably British, drawing inspiration from the country's rich musical history, while pushing boundaries with innovative and genre-defying elements. Theremin Beach's tracks mix electronic beats with atmospheric textures and an edgy atmospheric vibe that feels both modern and timeless. And I think you'll agree, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Theremin Beach. That was submitted by Deuce Music, and so was the next artist for you. This is Rex Stax with Sorry Babe. Now this is a radio edit, but I'll tell you a little bit about Rex Stax and Irvin Fame, who contributed on this track.
And I know I break your heart, my girl, I'm sorry. See these rocks like an alive got me so faded. It's been months, yeah, it's been months since you saw me. Girl, I'm sorry. My babe, I did love you for days. I did what you do, on my day. It's okay, I know get them to waste. I know come here to play on my days. You on my side, tell you all the things you like, cause I wanna love for life. If you don't want no be, I could just do my thing, side I from past days. My babe, I did love you for days, I did what you do today, on my days. It's okay, I know get them to waste, I know come here to play, on my days. My babe, I did love you for days. I did want you today, on my days. It's okay, I know get them to waste. I know come here to play,
One I definitely want to hear again. That was Rex Stax there with Irvin Fame with Sorry Babe. Rex Stax is a DJ and producer known for blending African and Caribbean influences with modern electronic soundscapes. Born in Germany and shaped by his years in the Dominican Republic, he created Eternity Collide, which topped the World Chill House charts for 6 weeks and accumulated over 1.4 million views on YouTube. During his time in the Caribbean, he collaborated with dancehall legend Mr. Vegas on She Play Rough, a track that reached number 6 on the German urban charts. I really enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Juice Music there and some of the artists that they represent. Very different artists for you, so I'm hoping I'm giving you a very eclectic mix tonight. So where am I taking you next? Well, Echo Ghost, Project 11, Ursus with Daisy. That's where we're going. This is a beautiful track for you to get lost into, and it's another one from the album that I'm sharing with you over the coming weeks. That was Echo Ghost there with Project 11 Ursus album, and that was Daisy. Now, Echo Ghost is a producer and sound designer who blends the emotional storytelling of synthwave with the raw power of melodic bass and electronic music. His sound sits somewhere between the cinematic and the chaotic, glowing synths, haunting atmospheres and heavy drops that carry a real sense of feeling behind every beat. And as I said before, I am sharing tracks from the albums that the artists have sent in to me because, you know, we often buy albums, don't we? And we sometimes like all of the tracks, but sometimes there's one or two that really stand out, and that's your choice, not mine. So I'm giving you a real flavour of each artist's creativity by sharing some tracks from their albums, not just their single releases from those albums. And I'm doing the same with Blacklight. This is from the album The Haunting of Us, and this is Leave a Light On. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I do.
Ever since I saw your
That was Black Light from the album The Haunting of Us, and that was Leave a Light On. Now, Black Light is a Los Angeles-based dark synth-pop trio. Adam Collier from Beautiful Crisis, Silver Scene, Brian Belknap from Mind Machine, and Omar Quinezes from Vein Machine, formed in the early 2020s. The band has released 3 full-length albums, a remix album, numerous standalone singles, and remixes for other artists. And I think you'll agree, they're definitely one to watch, and that album is a lovely album that I'm working my way through for you. Now, last up is a lovely artist. Now, this is going to take us nicely into set 3, which, as you know, is the Palette Changers, the opportunity for other artists from other genres to also have their music aired on the show. So it's a big, rich tapestry of different artists for you to get to know, like and love. And I'm going to kick it off with Goodwin Maid. This is called Pick Yourself Up, featuring Jamie Arrin. And Goodwin Maid is the creative outlet of the songwriter and producer Ken Goodwin, blending heartfelt storytelling with modern country, Christian and Americana influences. His songs, brought to life by talented vocalists and collaborators, are rooted in faith, family and real-life experiences. With themes of hope, redemption and resilience, Goodwin Maid delivers an honest, emotional sound shaped by nearly 2 decades of life, love and lessons shared with those closest to him. And I think you'll agree this is a beautiful track. So this is Goodwin Maid, Pick Yourself Up, featuring Jamie Arrin.
Some days I feel grown, standing on my own, and some days I fall right back to being small. Life moves on, but I stay quiet, like I'm waiting for you to call. I hold the world like you taught me to, brave face on, strong like you said. But when the night gets heavy, I fall apart inside my head. I try to breathe steady, try to pretend I'm ready, but grief has a way of making me tiny again. And I feel like a kid with shaking hands and teary eyes, wishing you'd tell me it's alright, remind me how to stand and fight. Cause you'd say it's a done deal, don't stay down long, pick yourself up and move forward on. I know you want me strong, not torn apart, but I still miss you with this little girl heart. People say time heals, maybe one day. Right now I'm learning how to feel the ache, trying not to drown in memories, holding every breath you gave. You loved quiet strength, not breaking, but grief don't listen to rules. I'm trying to honor what you lived for, even when sorrow feels cruel. I whisper your saves just to hear you again, cause being brave is harder without your hands. And I feel like a kid with shaking hands and teary eyes, wishing you'd walk in one more time, tell me how to get through life. Cause you'd say it's a done deal, don't stay down long, pick yourself up and move forward on. I know you want calm hearts, not scars, but I still miss you with this little girl heart. One day I'll stand taller, one day this hurt will soften, but today I'm holding space for the love you left behind. And I feel like a kid, even though I'm grown enough to know you'd smile and tell me I'll get through, and somehow I will. Because of you I hear you say it's a done deal, don't stay down long, pick yourself up and move forward on. I'll get there when the storm departs, but right now it's okay to
You're listening to Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Broadcasting live on SpectrumOnAir.com, Get Me Radio and Mixcloud Live. And never fear, if you've missed your favourite programme, just find our Listen Again service on Mixcloud.com. Spectrum On Air, putting the colour back into radio.
Thank you, the wonderful Mr. Steve Blacknell there, who is joining us on XBTV3, our new TV channel, in April with The Waffle Show. Steve is going to be inviting some celebrity guests to have a chat with him on the sofa. Well, in the studio, but it will be like a sofa. And I can't wait to get the pilot underway for that. It's going to be much fun, I know, keeping them all in order. I'll be in the background waving my hands frantically, probably, but it's going to be fun. Keep a note in your diary for April 2026. Now, here we are in set 3, which is the palette changes, and I'm going to kick off tonight with a brilliant track from Nina. This is Truth or Dare, and I'll tell you a little bit about her when we come back.
Going out again on a limb and hoping that I found a better man than him. Every other word was a lie until I made him speak and final one goodbye. All in love they say is fair, but their heartbreak isn't shared when you're playing truth or dare. Oh, roll the dice although you're scared. It's the risk you gotta bear when you're playing truth or dare. Oh, get another round, maybe 2. I'm gonna try to stop comparing him to you. Out of my scar on my heart, if it was made to last, if it's a work of art. All in love they say is fair, but the heartbreak isn't shared when you're playing truth or dare. Oh, roll the dice although you're scared. That's a risk you gotta bear when you're playing truth or dare. I tell myself to be on guard and keep away from danger, but how can I be careful when all of us are strangers? We take our chances every time we gaze at one another, as if a glance can turn us into lovers. Only love they say is fair, but the heartbreak isn't shared when you're playing truth or dare. Oh, roll the dice although you're scared. That's the risk you gotta bear when you're playing truth or dare. Oh, oh,
That was Nina there with Truth or Dare, Ukrainian-born singer and songwriter based in Vestland in Norway, with a voice that blends power and vulnerability. She turns life's turning points into songs about strength and truth. Her music carries the message that even when everything changes in your life, you must stay strong and keep reaching for your dreams, because the fire inside never fades. What a lovely sentiment that is too. Next up, EJM. They've got a rock track. This is called The Rock Star.
On my resonator, it could be my electric that I love to jam, or maybe pure and simple, it's classical, 'cause I'm a rock star. Yeah, 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 I'm a rock star. All I wanna do, all I need to do, all I have to do is play my guitar. All I wanna do, and you know it's true, you can do it too. Just play your guitar. Just play your guitar, girl. Just play your guitar. Just play your guitar, girl. One day you might be Clapton or Jimmy Page, 'cause this crazy cat has escaped from his cage. I could be Santana or David Gilmour, or if I'm Jimi Hendrix, I'll be rocking some more, 'cause I'm a rock star. Yeah, 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 I'm a rock star. All I wanna do, all I need to do, all I have to do is play my guitar. All I wanna do, and you know it's true, you can do it too. Just play your guitar. Just play your guitar, girl. Just play your guitar. Just play your guitar, girl. Just play your guitar.
I bet that blew your cobwebs away. That was Evans Jones music there, EJM with The Rock Star. Next up, Northern Lyrics is back writing again after a little break at Christmas. This is A Fire Inside.
I was cold, no place that I call home. I was lost through the darkness of my soul, searching for a light my eyes have ever known, shaking in the silence, feeling so alone. I will rise from the shadows tonight, break those chains I've carried inside. Through the storm, through the fire, I'll find my way, 'cause this heart that was broken still loves to stay.
scars that won't heal, fighting inside through the shadows I'd hide, memories in silence, a way to survive. I was fading in the darkness, lost in the shadows, burning with the flame inside. Yeah, only the strong survive. I will rise from the shadows tonight, break those chains I've carried inside. Through the storm, through the fire, I'll find my way. 'Cause this heart that was broken still learns to stay. This heart that was broken learns to stay.
That was the beautiful vocals of Northern Lyrics there with A Fire Inside, brand new for 2026. Next up is a new artist for you. This is Transatlantica, and this is a track called The Sea Is Calling from the album The Sea Is Calling, and I'll be sharing a few more from that album with you in the coming weeks. But this is a track to really stop in your tracks. Maybe grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, that glass of wine or a pint of ale if you haven't got it yet, and just sip in all of the elements in this track. It's beautiful, and I think it will take you on a little meditative journey as you listen to it. So this is Transatlantica with The Sea Is Calling. was Transatlantica with The Sea is Calling from the album The Sea is Calling. Now, Transatlantica weaves the warmth and breadth of the rarely heard Weissenborn guitar in the country, an acoustic slide guitar played while sitting with the traditional sounds of the violin, the double bass and percussion. This creates new, unique soundscapes and moods, a form of world music made in Switzerland that transcends generations and borders and arouses universal longings. Global sounds rooted in Switzerland. Very different track for you that was, and I think you will agree. It's one that draws you in, and that album, I will be sharing more tracks from that album with you over the coming weeks so you can get to know and like them a little bit more. Next up, another new artist for you. This is Ballcat the Moon with Silver Whiskers, and this is from the album The Glorious Rebirth of Half-Arsed Musicians. A strange title you may think, but I'll tell you a little bit about them when we come back. So this is Silver Whiskers.
You kept throwing punches, I kept throwing up.
Ain't no love left in your cup.
You showed me some honey, I pledged to you my life.
You're the only one I wanted to be my third ex-wife. Oh yeah.
You'd say church on Sunday, I'd say booze all night.
Oh, it ain't no wonder we always fight.
You swore on the Bible, I swore all the time.
Every little thing I do, it's a heinous bloody crime. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a shame. Times have changed. Oh, it's a shame that you can't say my name. Oh, and the end of you and me had to be arranged. But you keep preaching Jesus, and I'm a hell-bound jerk.
Oh, darling, this ain't gonna work.
Well, you like watching TV, and I was watching porn.
I know you're waiting, but I'll never be reborn. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a shame. Times have changed. Oh, it's a shame that you can't say my name. Oh, in the end of you and me had to be arranged. Sometimes I miss the fighting. Maybe I need your pain.
All the drama between us should remain.
Somebody call and tell me what I'm supposed to do. 'Cause I'll have silver whiskers before I get over you. Oh, it's a shame. Times have changed.
was Bulk at the Moon with Silver Whiskers. Now, Bulk at the Moon is the brainchild of English-Australian musician and songwriter Stuart Bulk. Based in Adelaide, a lesser-known Australian city, this is the long-time coming band project, which saw the first single, Morning Herald, released in November 2025, and soon to be followed by a second single, and this is it, and a full album is coming later on in the year. That was a brilliant track. Now, I keep forgetting to say every week, don't forget, if you are an artist and you would like your music on the show, just head on over to the website www.spectrumonair.com. There is a submissions button. Now, there's also another submissions button for our Emerging Artist Review Show, which is going to kick off in April with a panel of invited guests from the music industry. They will be giving their opinion on the tracks and we will be scoring them, and each week we will have a top track, and that track will go on every presenter's show on Spectrum On Air the following week. And then at the end of 12 weeks, we will do a public vote. So you get the chance to vote for your favourite track, and that track will then be produced with Harry Kukuli on his Sony record label for world distribution. So there's lots on offer there. So don't forget, go and have a look at the website. You'll see the normal submissions button, but you'll also see the EARS, EARS submissions button as well, which is the Emerging Artists Review Show submission. All the tracks will go in. We don't know what the tracks are when we are on the panel. It will be a surprise for us. We will be listening to them cold on the show and giving you our thoughts, and also the music industry professionals will be giving you their best advice as to how to make the track better or just leave it as it is. Next up, we've got Shirley Callaghan back with us with a couple of tracks that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few weeks. This is her track, His Mother, and I'll tell you a little bit about Shirley when we come back.
Daylight, sunrise, overshadowed in these red skies. Mothers hide their daughters, crossing borders, seeking shelter from Satan's dance. Children crying with their mothers, black smoke rising, close to smothering them. He brought hell tonight in this firelight. Show mercy, man. If for just one time he could change his mind. Show mercy, man. his mother, his lover, his children, his father, his mother, his mother.
That was Irish singer-songwriter based in Ireland, Shirley Callaghan there with His Mother. Her songs are written on piano and voice and developed into considered arrangements that move between folk and indie textures, balancing intimacy and atmosphere. And I think you'll agree, I've got another one to share from Shirley next week, so you'll be hearing more from her. Next up is Clark Ford with a beautiful track, beautifully vocalised track called Tonight. Now, this probably should have been played around Christmas time because to me it feels like a little Christmassy track, but we are in winter still, and so it's very appropriate because it's just beautiful. Just listen to this.
Winter's in the air, snow is falling, so glad that you are back in my arms. Snowflakes in our hair, beauty everywhere, all is well when you are here. Snow has ended, clearing skies, rose-colored twilight, you by my side. Peaceful, quiet, stars come out above, warm inside, feeling love. Fires roaring, warming our toes, stocking feet, feeling the heat, kissing you, soft and tender, candlelight, all is right tonight.
I'm not surprised that that's had over 33,000 streams on Spotify. That was Clark Ford, who is a songwriter from California who lives in Iowa. He writes in several genres including pop, country, rock, blues, jazz and Christian contemporary, and he's released several albums and singles, and I think you'll agree what a lovely voice he's got too. I can imagine sitting by a warm fire just listening to that. You know, you've got a nice warm fire, nice hot drink in your lap, and you can just drift off to those beautiful vocals there. Next up is another new artist for you, sent in by Gary Rocket. Gary, hi, and thanks so much for sending me all of the artists that you like and love, because it's lovely to share them here as well. This is Roland LaRocque with You Can Fly.
What's the use in trying to hold somebody down? You ain't going anywhere. It's a child's obsession. What's the gain in trying? Makes no difference anyhow. You can fly on the wing. You can fly. You can fly on the wing. You can fly. You say I'm controlling, but I'm the one who's giving. You're not seeing here and now. Always take, not giving. What's the gain in trying? Makes no difference anyhow. You can fly on the wing. You can fly. You can fly on the wing. You can fly. You can fly on the wing. You can fly. You can fly on the wing. You can fly.
Well, I don't know about you, but I want to hear more. That was Roland LaRocque there with You Can Fly. That was 60s, 70s and 80s multi-instrumentalist, performer, writer and producer. What a fabulous track. More, please, Roland. And he's going to take us up very nicely now into, I've just realised, set 4, the last set for tonight, because we've raced through. I better check how much time we've got. Do you know what we have? We've run out of time. Don't forget, the wonderful Harry Kukuli is going to come on after me. So all that remains is for me to say thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you to all you wonderful artists for sending me in your music submissions, and to all the labels and promoters that are sending me in new music to share with you each week. Don't forget, the Let's Get It On show is also going out on My Indie Radio now on Fridays at 4 p.m. CET time and 10 a.m. EST time. What a wonderful opportunity that I have been given by sharing the show on another radio station. All the more ears to listen to some fabulous music. So we're going to play out tonight with another track from Ren. This is Fear and hope, which is what we all have in abundance at the moment. We're sometimes a bit fearful of our future, but we hope that the days are going to get better in the weeks and the months ahead. So I'll bid you good night. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.